Hello everyone, I'm Matthew, and for today's video, I've decided to build a beach house because the new map is here. Yay! Anyway, I think you already know the drill, but I'ma be yapping the most in the video, and if there will be something to talk about, then I'll mention it. I just had to remind myself because I haven't recorded anything in 3 months. I normally start with the front, like most people do, but here I started with the back because I knew I wanted to have a room there with a lot of windows. The color palette I chose is pretty obvious because beach houses normally have these colors. I haven't seen a beach house with dark colors like black, but hey, that might change one day. I did the layout of the rooms first, which I don't do usually. I don't know why I decided to make that first. And then I moved on to the windows, which took me a lot of time to make, an hour approximately. An hour is not bad, but the interior will take longer. Why did people decide to work on the street when I'm recording a voiceover? Like, they are mowing the lawn, I don't know what, cleaning the streets, and talking under the window. I don't think you'll be able to hear it because I put an effect which isolates my voice. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to mention is what took so long. Well, I took a 3-month break from uploading videos, but not exactly from Bloxburg. I attended the spring themed party competition. I spent around 20 to 30 hours on it and I didn't like the final result and I sent it anyway, but it didn't win. I wasn't even thinking it will win, I was just hoping. I don't have the footage anymore as it took 100 gigabytes of storage on the cloud, which is a lot. I didn't want to see the plot ever again, so I deleted the plot even in Bloxburg. I don't know if I deleted it in the Bloxburg competition submission channel on Discord. I took a break from Bloxburg and then I built something, which you can see on the screen right now, but I didn't feel like uploading it because it was just not interesting. If it would have been 5 buildings maybe, then I would consider uploading it. The last thing is lack of motivation. I didn't know what to build. I looked at Pinterest sometimes and I just didn't find anything interesting to build. So yeah, I just did anything but Bloxburg. I wanted to edit and voice over but not build anything. I wanted to learn how to draw and animate as well. There are many other factors, but I think this one is the biggest. I wanted to start a new channel. I literally thought of leaving Bloxburg forever. I was considering on uploading it on this channel or make a brand new channel. I was gathering pieces of an outfit I had in mind. I was thinking about a new name and what might the videos be about. I thought of animation, which I've already mentioned earlier, and then some short films. I made one short film already and I had a bunch of ideas to film about and I recorded that film alone. Here's a snippet of it. It was filmed on a last year's phone, I think. It's not anywhere, it's just sitting on my drive. I wanted to know what I'm capable of without knowing if the final result will be good or bad. I was on a trip with school and we had an assessment there to make an advertisement for the trip. I was demotivated right from the beginning because I know how group projects usually end up. Group projects like making a video, I mean. People are motivated from the beginning, they have ideas, then they start to film it. They notice that they can do it as professional as people do it, and then, well, they just don't want to do it anymore. I have a lot of experience with that. A lot. I wanted to be the cameraman because I have some experience with that, but some other person took it because he didn't want to be in the video. There was a person which wanted to be the director, I guess you would call him, a commander, you could say, the one who approves ideas. He told me later that he likes doing this thing, like commending people. So yeah, while they were talking about ideas and stuff, I was in my little bubble and thinking about my own ideas, and then later I wanted to tell them what I have on my mind. I think I said good luck to the commander because I know how it ends up, man. They had agreed on an idea when I came up with something, and well, it was already too late. I told a person or two, I think, from the group, and they said it's good. Then I presented it to the commander. We were already moving to a location to film, and he said there's no time. We ended up filming random shots, and then we started arguing. Well, not me, because I was standing on the side filming my own things, filming them. For example, they were filming a person from a close distance, while I knew that it would have a better effect if I moved a few steps back and zoomed in. The shots I took were unusable because the cameraman was in there, or the actors were talking to each other and laughing. Then they came up with an idea. So it starts with a cinematic shot with an asterisk, of course, because it's not cinematic at all, it's just slow motion. The voiceover says that it's a film about a few people, blah blah, and then they say, just kidding, we totally messed it up, we argued, stuff like that. Then they say, but isn't the trip just about that? Like, we had some bad moments, but then there were some happy moments, and then a cool edit montage. While other groups had funny videos, we had a memory thing kind of a video. Oh my god, I'm so off topic. Luckily, I wasn't the person that didn't do anything. I edited a part of the video I completely forgot to mention on a phone in CapCut. Like, why couldn't they mention that we will do something like this? I could have brought my computer. Okay, let's move to another topic. I might change the name of this channel because this name I have is weird. I don't know, I just don't feel like it. It's a name I wanted to use for that channel. Okay, so this is really off topic, but I just want to mention it. I just got a message from my friend saying, look, you might be on this picture, and then sent me a link. It was like a weird link, whatever, to Facebook. They wanted my phone number, and I look at the link, and it is like web.com/login, and I was like, wait, a login link that leads to nowhere. Like 10 minutes later, another friend sends a screenshot of the conversation between that friend and the friend that sent me the link, and he said that it's a scam. And I luckily didn't do anything. I'll try to fill it up right now. I will put a random phone number there. Okay, blah 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 blah. Quick and easy authorization through the app WhatsApp. Okay, and then it wants a code. Oh, okay. It shows me a code, and I should put that into my WhatsApp or whatever. Yeah, they would get access to my WhatsApp, like, and I will get hacked. Back to the channel name. The original name sounds kind of dark and mysterious because that's what the personality of the person is, basically. I'll just change the ending because that makes a lot of impact. I'm thinking about uploading the short film to this channel, but it would mean one or more things. My upper and middle part of my face would get revealed, which I think I'm fine with if it's not my whole face. And logically, it's not even near these types of videos that are here. Oh my god, why do I sound so bored while making the voiceover? I don't know, just share your thoughts in the comments. Not about the voice, but the other things I mentioned earlier. I'm not even looking what's happening on the screen, so I'm just yapping and not even talking about the build. Next, why did I return now? It's obviously because of the new map, which means different locations for some kind of plots, and that means motivation. If you've made it this far, then it means you enjoy my videos or my yapping. I'll talk about a little sensitive topic now. We are going on a vacation. I am considering on making a vlog out of it. Well, I just thought about it and I don't think it's a good idea. So never mind. Never mind. Back to the build. As you could see, I made the deck out of planks. I just didn't use a floor. I just thought it would be a nice detail if the sunshine will be peeking through the gaps between the planks, and because I wanted a roof window or a bright living room exactly, I made a custom roof. I know how to make one thanks to my experience of building custom roofs. I thought that the normal roof that is there would be a problem, it will be peeking out, and I fixed it by just covering it with a basic shape. I think I'll do it at the end, but I like that you can open the windows in build mode, which is a pretty cool feature, which would be a cool feature if it was in the game. Yeah, I should be glad for the new map at least, and the new school that will be coming late 2024, I think. Yeah, exactly! Late 2024! Let's time travel! I meant late 2025. My god, and they are working on a street again, just listen. What the hell of a sound is that? And oh my god, they just finished. The sound is gone now. And now I'm just standing here and wondering about what I should talk about. Okay, lately I think I have gone crazy because I wanna learn every single thing that there is, I think, like right now. I want to learn how to draw and animate. I draw from time to time. Animate, I didn't even start with that. I wanna write a book in English. I wanna make cinematic videos. I wanna make Bloxburg videos, which I'm already progressing at, so that's good. I wanna learn how to sing. I wanna learn how to make music, but I should probably stick to one thing, or maybe two, but this is currently Bloxburg, and maybe drawing or the cinematic videos. Now that I'm looking at the screen, Bloxburg, why are the triangles limited to 0.5 width while a cube can get down to 0.25? Explain the reason, please. They are cutting the grass again. Yay, and now there's some Chinese song going on under my window. What the hell's happening today? I think that I'm in the stage where I'm supposed to consider which way to go. I like Bloxburg, but I get demotivated sometimes. I like camera, but I don't exactly like working with people because they won't play the role as perfectly as professional actors. I like editing, which is pretty good, but it takes time, like Bloxburg. I think that Bloxburg is the best way to go, and editing, of course. I think that I could do something different than recording me building. I could do some build hacks, and I'm not sure about roleplays because I feel like I'm too old for roleplays, because we tried to play a roleplay a few days ago with my sibling and their friend, but it didn't really go well because I felt like a child. It was weird, really weird. So yeah, that roleplay didn't last long. We were roleplaying as a family, and I think that's the problem, because I don't think a problem will be, I don't know, maintaining a hotel or restaurant or a cafe, and maybe some competitions with a prize, but surely not build battles, because I feel like that's a lazy move. You are just watching people build and then tour it, and it's a free video. It's like you put close to a zero effort into it. I don't wanna showcase what's new in the updates or some predictions. Maybe that's what I will do in the future, I don't know. But maybe some challenges to make Bloxburg interesting. Or maybe join Bloxburg's competitors like Rowville or The Sims 4, which Bloxburg was inspired from. I've completely forgotten that I made a video about The Sims 4. It's probably a video on my channel that I don't like the most. Like, I remember that the editing was too hurried. I just didn't put much effort into it. Thanks to the update and the new plot locations, I have a few ideas on what to build, or one currently. There's one thing I hate, and that is that the plots have gotten farther. I can't use the carpet trick, which worked in the previous map. On the update day, when I was selecting a plot, I noticed that the plots were close to each other, so I wanted to test that carpet trick, and it didn't work, sadly. Yeah, I'm still digesting the new map. An idea that I got is that I would like a plot to be in the city that would be much smaller, and you could make an apartment there, or an apartment building, or some kind of a business, and just be there. I think it could be just a premium feature. I wanted to submit that into the suggestions on the Discord channel, but after a bit of scrolling, I noticed that someone already had that idea, and there's a lot more good suggestions that I would like in Bloxburg. Some people are hating on the new map. I'm not one of them, but it's like with the group projects, not everyone will agree to an idea. There's at least one person every time. I just remembered that I have to test out the delivery person job. So right after I finish this video and upload it, after 3 months of not talking and voiceovering, it's just hard to speak for some reason, and especially in English. I record the voiceovers in parts because there's a built-in feature in the DaVinci Resolve editing software, and before I had to go to the Fairlight page, but now in the new version, the DaVinci 20, it's right on the edit page, which I'm glad for. With that said, I hope you enjoyed my yapping or the video, the process of me building the beach house. I will start making the interior soon, so don't miss that out. And if you notice the new name or profile picture, just look at my videos. I think you'll recognize who I am. The tour will be in the next video. See ya!